Welcome to Reservation Stadium, round 13. Royals versus the Sharks, or Sharks versus Royals. Here in Albany, it is bathed in sunshine. Today our live streaming is brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance. See our wonderful Mr. McRae, James McRae, for any help you need there. Reservation sponsoring the goal of the day and Triple M mark of the day. And thank you again for Rio Tinto for their ongoing support. Those in charge today is umpire Craig Tonkin and I say it McLeod. Players now making their way in position. All moving out. A couple of goal umpires to get in position as well. A little bit of breeze favouring the industrial end, and we were just treated to a very good close reserves game. Not sure of the final result, but it was very close. It was 43 all at one stage later in the final quarter, and here we have the start of the quarter and we're away. Ball thrown in the air by umpire McLeod. Grimes goes at it. Morgan Davies is in. Quick kick out of there by Royals, looking for a teammate. No, fine. Joel Flick follows up, kicks over, and Kane Penny gets it and just bangs it on the boot, throws it back in the centre of the ground. Looking for a teammate, and he's been just pinged for illegal disposal. A great tackle by Cameron Lazar. Cameron Lazar comes out wide, looking for a teammate here, in front of us here in the clubhouse. Kick down the line, and finds a teammate in Joel Flick, captain, correct. He kicks it and looking for Hamish McMorrin, come on the lead. Colour smothered off there. Kane Penny with a quick kick out and finds Morgan Davies right there. Joel Flick is right on me. Morgan Davies will go to his left foot, his little short pass, and finds Taj Williams. Taj Williams with that beautiful little deft kick he has, coming out looking for Jack Max Grimes, but it's bowled him over and gone straight through and out of bounds in front of us here at Reservation Stadium. So Nathan Powell and Max Grimes will go at it. Seb Stanton's been tackled and yes, put to the ground by Jesse Owens. And we'll have another throw up. The ball's gone about 5 metres and no. Well read there by Royals going forward, and it's fallen into the hands of Kane Penny. Kane Penny doesn't take long to get going. Goes across the far side there. He's found a teammate in. Not sure. Anyway, it's followed up, and Morgan Davies has got it again. Nice handball across to his teammate, making ground on the far side there. The kick in towards the goals, and there's going to be a run onto it. Tapped out to Robbie Lee, but he's just bowled him, and then we're going to have another throw up. Umpire Tonkin says, "Give it to me." Both teams filling each other out. Quick hands off. Oh, Bryce Blasco has butchered that one and it's out of bounds in the left forward pocket. And it'll be a throw in. Kick straight across the front of goals there, Bryce. Not like his work a couple of weeks ago where he just kept putting them straight through the middle. Boundary throws the ball in. Contest again. Ali Taylor in the van, and Royals fellas are all wrapped up, and there'll be another throw up. Good tackle there by Ned Shepherd. Taylor goes up against Powell, and we'll have another throw up. So Bailey Taylor rucking in the front half by the looks. Good tap down, but Royals are going to bring it away. Goes far out to the far wide on the far side there, and it's found a teammate in Cleve Humphreys. Cleve Humphreys on his little left foot comes inside and finds another teammate in play on. Morgan Davies has got it, takes a bounce, looks long, kicking long, looking down there for Harrison Hordega. No, Isaac Baum running back with the flow of the ball. It's pulled out on a really good mark. And he's about 25 out. Definitely right of centre, about a 45-degree angle. Isaac Baum coming in. Kicks through it. And there's the first one for the day. Isaac Baum puts his name in the book with the first goal. And what was a pretty good mark, running back with the flow of the play there. Morgan Davies quickly cutting through there, and who wouldn't want to lead to that left foot? Very damaging. Anyway, 5 minutes gone, and we have one score on the board, one goal. Royals get to worry the scoreboarders. Royals were very good last week, brought the heat against Railways, certainly kept Railways thinking, and their pressure and tackling and the smothering was excellent. Anyway, back in the middle, Isaac McLeod to throw the ball again in the air. Grimes and Powell goes it. Powell wins a tap down to a teammate in Declan McNamara. Declan McNamara's got it, and he's playing on. He's going straight down towards, looking for a teammate, and Chandler. Yeah. Chandler gets it off quickly to Jason Ford. The little quick feet go. He's handballed over, and he's found a teammate. And unfortunately, it's gone off the side for a point. There's young Seth Boshin. But Jason Ford come out of that pack very quickly, and was probably close enough to have a shot himself. But yeah, probably a speedy run. He was running in anyway. Fullback for Albany brings the ball back in. It's Kane Pinney, takes a bounce. He'll drive this to the wing right in front of us here in the clubhouse side. Isaac Baum goes at it with Mitch Lenigan. Brett Peake sweeps on the crumbs. He kicks down long, down the line. Outrunning Connor Lazar there, so, whoops. Ball has gone down to the right half forward for Sharks. There'll be a throw up. Umpire Tonkin throws the ball in the air. Barley Taylor takes it. Quick kick on the thing. He had a bit more time than he looked there. All players played on, and I reckon he's kicked that out of bounds on the full in the right half forward. And umpire indicates same. In from Robbie Lee finds Isaac Baum. About 55 out. He'll be kicking into the hot spot in front of goals there, and Royals are at best and takes the saving mark. Short kick finds Seb Stanton on the lead. Seb Stanton's waving indicating. I think he's kicked it straight down Isaac Baum's throw here right in front of us on the clubhouse side. And Isaac's kicked it back. Oop. That should be 50 metres, I'd say, yeah. Sharks' young Shepherd interfered with the Royals player. Isaiah's taking it forward. Kick forward. Seth Boshin and Jason Ford have got on here. Quick kick from Jason Ford has found a leading Hamish McMorrin right in front here. And McMorrin was deep in the left forward pocket, but it'll take a very good kick to do that one. Be looking over his right shoulder as he comes into. He's left it a bit skinny, and that's a one-pointer only to Hamish. So, scoreboard showing, Retrovision scoreboard showing Albany Sharks 1 goal, Royals 2 points. Kane Penny to bring the ball back into play. Penny looking long, wide out the far side. Off hands and play on, the umpire calls. Ryan Lazar, quick handball across, looking for a teammate. An underground pass was another one coming in from the far side. And there we have a tie up there. Throw up about 20 metres out from Royals goal. Barley Taylor high above it. Missed it, and we're going to have another throw up. About 5 metres further out. Quickly into the air. Then was Zambonetti for Royals, up against Barley Taylor. Quick tackle, and then this ball's been held up again, and umpire Tonkin will throw it up. About 20-25 out from the Royals goal, directly in front. Quick hands out, and Morgan Davies, he's gone out wide looking for a teammate, and found him on the far side there. Let's come back inside. Ooh, not the best. Put Seb Stanton in the hot seat there. Seb come off hands, looking for a teammate. Ball's driven forward again. Tate McLean, clever by Jason Ford with another little kick off the ground, but Kane Penny's better in the van there. Ball tap back in, Taj Williams wins it, back to Tate McLean with good hands, then hands inside goes to Bailey Taylor. Taylor drives it long, looking for the speed of Peake to run onto it. And Cameron Smith will be chasing right on his hammer. And ball runs out of grass and over the line, about 20 metres out from the Sharks goals. The General Ryan McKinney just running onto the ground, replacing Corey Ward. And Natali Tricolo replacing Jason Ford. Sharks bring it back. Hands in the hands of Morgan Davies, does a zig and a zag and then throws on his trusty left foot looking to centre forward, and there's Barley Taylor standing there all on his own. Top of the 50 metre arc, so he's going to be kicking for 55, it'll take a good one. The Sharks doing the same now, getting a couple of interchanges going at the same time, and then Barley Taylor's unloaded that one from 55 and put it straight through the middle to take their score to 2 goals straight, leading Royals 2 points. And that was a very, very good kick from the man that knows his game really well. Ball brought back to the middle, and umpire Tonkin throws in the air. Taylor and Powell go at it, and we're going to have a 0-0 draw. Anyway, 12 minutes have gone in the first quarter. Both teams have had opportunities. Declan McNamara wins it in the middle. Handballs off to a teammate. With a quick kick there, there's Ryan Kinnear there against Kane Penny, and Penny has kicked it down long down the side there. Far side, Morgan Davies spinning around with a tackle. Ball comes back to him beyond his trusty left foot, looking for his teammate, and there's Brett Peake with a good lead straight up the ground there, and he'll take a shot from about 35 out directly in front. Peake leans on it and uses his craft and brings it back nicely to score his first goal for the day, and that's the third for the Sharks. They lead 3 goals to 2 points. Earl about halfway through the first quarter here at Retrovision Stadium. Ball being brought back to the middle. By Tonkin throws the ball in there. Taylor and Powell go at it again on the run through there. Declan McNamara is quickly wrapped up by the Fishman, Marlon Bennett. And there's a free kick being booked out, and it will go to Sharks. Kick across the head looking for Bailey Taylor. He's supported here by Ned Shepherd. Ned's going to lead into it. Handball's on to Taylor. Taylor has a look down. Balks around Powell, looks in the middle of the ground looking for Isaac Baum. And there's a free kick given away to Seb Stanton there with a hold. Good call. Why's that? Ball comes towards the thing, and it's going to spill out of bounds right in front of the Sharks bench. Club outside here at Retrovision Stadium. And nice throw in. Taylor and Powell go at it. Taylor wins it with a quick kick on the boot. Rawls fella has been well tackled there by Shepherd and Bennett. Gets up. Ashton Henriksen. Isaac Baum wins the ground ball. Quick kick on the left foot going into the there, looking for a teammate. The Royals have actually cut it off through Joel Flick. Joel Flick looks in the middle of the ground looking for Ryan Kinnear. Unfortunately, it's a little bit low for the old fella and hit the ground in front of him. Cleve Humphries is now onto it. He's hacked it out of air, only as far as Brock Anning, but Brock Anning spills it. Joel Flick follows up. Unloads with a kick towards centre half forward. Ball in on the ray. Kieran Zilm wins it. He handballs off to teammate and he goes out wide, and the ball's going to beat them all out of bounds on the far side, and we'll have a throw in over there in front of the Amcal Chemist sign. Boundary's waiting for the rucks to get there. A quick transference of play. Nice throw in by the young fella. Isaac Baum wins a handball to Taj Williams. Taj Williams has handballed off to an opposition and has been wrapped up with a really good tackle there. Good follow up. And another throw up as a result of that little passage. And by Tonkin throws the ball there. Taylor and Powell goes at. Powell wins a tap, looking for a teammate. But Taj Williams comes away from it. Pack looks at it. He drives the ball forward, looking for a teammate. Morgan Davies there, quickly wrapped it up. Ball comes out the back, looking for a teammate. And he's been called for holding the ball. And Morgan Davies will take a shot from about 40-45 out. Just left to centre, which shouldn't be a problem for his trusty left foot. There's another quick transfer as a player. Lovely long kick from Taj Williams. Morgan Davies moves in. His balance, gets his rhythm, and the goal umpire just walks straight forward to the line and go on bang. Two finger salute, two hand salute. Umpire Tonkin says all clear. We have another goal, and this one is to Morgan Davies. His first for the afternoon, and the Sharks lead 4 goals straight to Royals 2 points at the 18.5 minute mark in the first quarter. McLeod throws the ball there. Declan McNamara quickly onto it, a ground ball. He's all wrapped up by Jesse Owens, and we'll have another throw up. Legal disposal there by Robbie Lee. Declan McNamara, quick tackle. He's taken the free kick. He's off to Ryan Lazar across the square, and there's a big push in the back to Hamish McMorrin, and he'll win the free kick about 30 metres out, directly in front. Kicking to the City of Albany end. Going back on the long run here. I think it's as long as Brett Lee's run up this one. Anyway, Harris McMorrin moves in. Gets under it a little bit, and it's faded to the right again. It's another point to Hamish. Second afternoon, Kane Penny quickly takes a kick in, kicks it long out in front of the clubhouse side. Bailey Taylor leads in the race to the ball. Well supported by Isaac Baum. Quick kick down the line and finds Morgan Davies on the lead. Morgan Davies turns, look inside. Bryce Blasco there under it. Morgan Davies quickly follows up to support. Nathan Powers on it, and he's been pinged for not getting the ball out. Dragged it in, young fella. You got to. And Bryce Blasco is the recipient of the free kick. Bryce going across looking for a teammate, but yeah, unfortunately it's been cut off by Ryan Lazar. Ryan Lazar comes across and looking for a teammate and finds him right here in front of the Sharks thing. Handball from Bryce Blasco finds Morgan Davies. Morgan Davies again with another nice handball finds Max Grimes. Grimes with a quick kick towards the top of the square, and there's Zach Pearson zipping in behind, and he's pulled down a nice little grab, which will give him a shot for goal from about 30 metres out, directly in front. Jack Pearson moves in, goal umpire doesn't move, and we have another goal on the board for the Sharks. Takes them to 5 goals straight. Royals 3 points at about the 21.5, 22 minute mark in the first quarter here at Retrovision Stadium. Live stream brought to you today by Rainbow Coast Insurance. Thank you, James McRae. All the best to Retrovision, Russell Hare and Triple M for the mark of the day. And again, thanks to Rio Tinto for their ongoing support of our great Southern Football League. Umpire Tonkin moves in, throws the ball in the air. Grimes up against a quick tap down and Bryce Blasco. He's got a handball off to Morgan Davies. He's tackled, but he's still got a kick away going forward. And there's Cole Hunter on the kick, looking out the far side there, looking for Cleve Humphreys. Ball's in dispute. There's Taj Williams comes away with the ball. Here's a lovely kick in, a nice little 35 metre pass to Bailey Taylor. Bailey Taylor comes across the square looking for Vincent Augustin. He got another little nice pass. Brought straight through off the hands of Brett Peake. Cameron Lazar trying to mop it up. Handball over to Mitch Lenigan. He kicks one of those up in the air and hope. It's gone nowhere. Ball's going around. Robbie Lee's onto it. Jason Ford comes away with it. Here's a nice little kick looking for Ryan Kinnear. Ryan Kinnear takes a mark right in front of us here in the clubhouse. He looks inside looking for a teammate, and he's found him beautifully. Declan McNamara goes with another short kick wide, looking for Ryan Lazar. Ryan Lazar cuts back inside looking for Hamish McMorrin. Just overcooked it, gone over his head. Bloke 6'6" and it goes over his head. Come on, Jim, get it down. Anyway, handball again comes away. Bailey Taylor's, he'll unload from the back of the square. Kicks it 60 metres down there, and there's Ned Shepherd in the van. Handballs backwards to Taj Williams. Taj Williams will go back, finds Isaac Baum here on the right half forward. Isaac launches towards the goals, and then it's well defended there by Cole Hunter and punches through for a point. First blemish on the scoreboard. Not through their kicking doing, but through good defensive play by Royals there. Into the end of the first quarter. It's been a good quarter. Quick kick in from Royals has found Cole Hunter in the back pocket. Seb Stanton trying to sneak up the side. Nathan Powell will have to go to contest. And have a ball in dispute, and we'll have another throw up just out from the Sharks dugout. Oh, there's 3 blokes going up there, so unfortunately 2 Sharks and just 1 Royals not communicating there, so Nathan Powell will be recipient of the free kick because you're only allowed 1 up in the contest. He goes inside looking for a teammate and finds him. Centre half back. And there's another one, there's Chandler. Chandler turns around looking for a teammate. Oh, no, you can't do that, young Shep. You can't take a bloke front on. Anyway, Ryan Lazar wins a free kick. Looking for a teammate, and then he's coughed it up. Then we'll have another throw up on the far edge of the square. By Tonkin to throw it up. Chandler goes up against young Grimes. Royals win it, but sharked by Taj Williams. He gets it to handball across to Isaac Baum. Baum goes to Davies. Davies looking for a teammate. On the far wing there's Robbie Lee. Robbie Lee on his trusty left foot goes down the line looking for a teammate. Just lands in front of Harrison, but he's quickly picked it up and got another handball off. And the handball's off to Morgan Davies, and there's trouble here as he's heading straight towards goal. And there's the one right on the siren to take Albany Sharks to 6-1, leading Royals 3 points. And that's first quarter done, and what's been a very good quarter by Sharks, although the Royals did make some opportunities. We'll take a quick break and be back shortly. Here we are back again at Retrovision Stadium, ready to start the second quarter. Players gently moving back into positions after their quarter times get together. Today's live streaming brought to you here at Retrovision Stadium by Rainbow Coast Insurance, CJ's Cray for your insurance needs, Retrovision, Triple M and Rio Tinto. Thank you for your ongoing support. And a shout out to my mate Ian Beck, who's not too well today. He's chucked a sickie and he's curled up in bed and half dying, he reckons. Anyway, hopefully he has a quick recovery. Let's go. And the ball's in the air. Grimes and Powell go at it again. Sharks come away, but kick towards forward. There's Bailey Taylor with a nice leap into the air and takes a mark. Right here in front of it, he's quickly got it on with a teammate. Ball's kicked across. And here the ball's out of bounds right in front of us here. Ball thrown in. Grimes and Powell go at it. And it's a 0-0 draw, and then all of a sudden the weather's turned on us. Clouds have come over, a little bit of drizzle. Oh, that was a bit of a crude tackle there by Seb Stan, got him high, and Morgan Davies will take the resultant free kick. Right here in front of the clubhouse. Nice little kick, finds teammate and Bryce Blasco. 30 metres up. Bryce has come back out to find Morgan. Davies slips in behind Seb Stanton and takes the mark. Davies goes back. Oh, this time it's to grass. Picked up by Marlon Bennett though. There's Ned Shepherd with a quick spin and turn, and he's looking for a teammate. And there's Ryan Lazard at the best. Centre half back. He goes across the far side and finds a teammate on the far side of the ground. He goes down long looking towards the scoreboard area. Quick kick off the ground by, I think, there's Cleve Humphries in the van here, kicks onto it. He beats it forward, but there's the reliable Kane Penny right in the right spot. And unfortunately he's been tackled high by Corey Ward. The ball comes away. There's Ned Shepherd in the van again. He's handballed off. Oh, it wasn't a very good handball. It's been well chased. Roy's counterpart, and Hamish McMorrin. There's a good handball out from Bryce Blasco, finds Robbie Lee. Robbie Lee finds another handball onto the left boot, goes Bailey Taylor. Taylor goes towards the top of the goal square. Sharks win it, and then they'll kick it long back, and there's Bailey Taylor who read its best. Having a very good game. He goes inside, and there's all on his own is Bryce Blasco at centre half forward. Bryce Blasco quickly on with a nice pass out, looking for Brett Peake on the lead. There's a good cut off there, but Brett Peake's first to win it back, and he's with a short pass. He's found Morgan Davies in the right forward, between pocket and half forward. So he's about 40 out, and take a good kick from there, especially with the breeze the way it is. Morgan Davies, quick kick looking in and finds Bryce Blasco about 30 metres out directly in front. Nathan Powell may seem earn it, but Bryce Blasco will receive the mark or the free kick. I'll take your pick. Bryce Blasco takes his time, gets himself set. Moves in, very deliberate, and smacks into the post. So, first score for the second quarter. Rawls bring it away, bring it into play, and the ball spills out of bounds right there in front of our box in the stadium. Ball goes back into play. Joel flick quickly onto it. Bryce Basco shrugs the shoulders. That has been given a free kick for high contact. And I don't think you can do that, mate. You've got to go back behind your mark. As Conor Lazar is on the mark. Bryce Basco to take the free kick. Just inside the edge of the square. He kicks to a leading Brett Peake. Brett Peake. Handball out. Comes down the line looking for Corey Waters over his head. Kane Penny leads back in the race, but the ball spills out of bounds and runs out of play. Right here in front of the clubhouse. It's nice that they actually come over our side of the game ground here in Brisbane Stadium. It's good to be able to pick out and see what's going on. Nice throw in there by the young boundary umpire. Grimes and Powell go at it again. Cole Hunter wraps up. Joel Flick wins it. There's Cole Hunter, a quick tap on over to Nathan Powell. He kicks it forward quickly. Zilm wins it, but only as far as Nathan Ford. Nathan Ford with his quick little feet going here, there and everywhere. Oh, and then there's a short little kick back in, and he's finding Brock Anning from the Sharks, and Brock quickly turns and comes across to Isaac Baum in front of the Sharks bench. He comes along the clubhouse side looking for Max Grimes. Pressure on. Ooh, yeah, good tackle there. Jesse Owens well tackled there by his round counterpart in Declan McNamara, and Declan McNamara wins a free kick. He does a helicopter towards centre forward, looking for Chandler Axelrod. He confounds everyone and tries to hit it backwards. Ryan Lazar wins the ball. Ooh, sets up his teammate there, and Isaac Baum coming in behind there. I think he might have just come off a little bit worse for wear as well. Anyway, Sharks win the ball. Robbie Lee tries to drive with his head. Bailey Taylor quickly on another left foot kick around the corner looking for Harrison Hordacre. Great hands from Harrison Hordacre. Off to Ned Shepard. Shepard off to Morgan Davies. Oh, he's slipped out of his hands and it's been pinged for illegal disposal. Cameron Smith takes a kick and kicks it into the middle of the ground and finds his opposition in Brock Anning. Brock Anning with that was Tommy Bradshaw. Royals win at half back. There's ball comes out in front of it. Seb Stanton takes the kick and quick kick down the line, finds Chandler there. Chandler McDonald. He looks up and all he can see is Kane Penny there deep in defence. Oh, kicks it. Yes, kicks it to Nathan Powell. It went straight through his legs. An underground pass. Bailey Taylor wins it back and gets it to Bryce Basco. Bryce Basco handballs off to Taj Williams. Taj Williams will turn and look for a teammate. And a drilling pass has found Brett Peake. Ball comes around and it comes back to Brett Peake. Brett Peake throws on his left foot looking for a teammate in Bryce Blasco. Off hands and there's Shepard. Handballs to Blasco. Blasco off to Harrison Hordacre. And he has scored a goal after a lot of toing and froing there. A goal is to the Sharks, taking them to 7-2, leading Royals 3 points. There's a well-deserved goal there to the Sharks, and that goes to Harrison Hordacre, his first for the day. So, approximately 9 minutes gone here in the second quarter at Reggie Stadium. By Tonkin to throw it up again, and then this time we'll have Chandler McDonald and Bailey Taylor go at it. Ball hits the ground. Isaac Baum wins it. Handball off to the reliable Morgan Davies on the left foot, and going back with a flighty ball takes a nice mark in Cameron Lazar. The low finds McDonald, and he'll quickly come across right in front of us here, and there's Ryan Lazar. Ryan Lazar with a kick down towards Corey Ward. He wins it in front of Kane Pinney. Back to Cameron Lazar, who's followed up his good work. Ball spills. Corey Ward there. Nearly picked it up on the run through, but ball spills off hands. Isaac Baum now got a drilling 20-metre handball to Morgan Davies. His handball is off to Brett Peake. Peake unloads towards, well read there by Bryce Basco, but he was pulled off the ball. Ned Shepherd gets a quick snap, and I don't know, it's the ball's floated back into the play. And what do we got here? It's going to be a free kick to Harrison Hordacre against Jolie Graham there, diving in at his feet, taking his legs. Good call by Isaiah McLeod. Looking straight over Harrison's right shoulder here, just follow it in. It's come off the side, and that's going to be out of bounds in the left back pocket. And the Sharks will, Roars will bring it back into play. And across the road, first quarter, Barker led 13 points to Railways 2 points. Roars bring it back into play. We'll set a big task there for Jolly Graham, but he's got a handball off, and he'll find a teammate out here in Ashton Henriksen. He goes onto his left foot looking for Cleve Humphries. Cleve Humphries goes to knees and anyway recovers and kicks it forward, looking for a teammate. Hamish McMorrin, no, it's Brock Lanham, Zemanetti. Jason Ford runs onto the crumbs. He'll be well pressured here by Brock Anning. Hits it back inside to Ryan Lazar. Ryan Lazar kicks it down towards, and it's going to be out of bounds in the right forward pocket. And looks like it was on the full. And it's Kane Pinney who's going to take it, and he kicks across looking for a teammate in the far side. Nice little bob up, and good run there from Tate McLean. Tate McLean quickly takes it on, takes everything on, but his kick has been cut off by Cameron Lazar on the left wing. Cameron looks inside, looking for a teammate, and finds him, and it looks like he's captain in Joel Flick. Goes looking for Jason Ford. The ball's going to run out of bounds at left half forward, down there in front of the Liberty Brooks High signs. 12.5 minutes gone, second quarter here at Red Division Stadium. Just need Royals to kick a couple of goals and create a bit more interest in the game, like they did last week. Quick kick out of there by Sharks. It's reached the wing. Shepherd handballs in, finds captain Isaac Baum. Baum with a drilling pass trying to find Morgan Davies. Ball's bobbing around. Quick spin, and the kick from the young Sharks fella is going to go out of bounds on the full on the far side, resulting in a kick to Royals to bring it back into play. Over there in front of the Alcumi zone. Quick kick in, and just stretched up and found good mark there. Sharks are winning the ball at ground level. Bryce Blasco, a quick kick out of there, looking for Morgan Davies on the far side. Indicates the hand, and it doesn't, then kicks it straight into centre half forward and finds Zach Pearson. Zach Pearson comes across, and he'll find a teammate in Clay Harrington, who'll take a shot from about 40 out directly in front, kicking towards the City of Albany end. Harrington moves in. Kicks, a nice solid kick, but it's fading to the right. Another point goes on the board. Sharks move to 7-3. Royals trailing 3 points. Kick in from Cameron Lazar, finds Seb Stanton. Seb Stanton comes across looking for a teammate and finds Ashton Henriksen in the right back flank. He comes down the line looking for Natali Tricolo, but Ned Shepherd read it best and cut it off. He's got a quick kick and he finds Clay Harrington again. Getting busy, young fella. And plays around. Ball's touched off the boot, but anyway, Brett Teague wins it at ground level. He's looking straight at the goals, and another point goes on the board. Sharks looking dangerous here. Continue attacking. Royals need a breather, get it down the other end and take a breather. Put it down their end. Corey Ward comes off and Cole Hunter replaces him. Quick kick in. And the ball's going to be out of bounds in the left forward pocket, about 30 metres around from the Sharks goal, City of Albany end. Not the best kick in there by Cameron, but anyway, he'll live to fight another day with that one. Or Holiday could just push Chandler Access while out of play. Ball gets around to Isaac Baum. Ball spills out to Brock Anning. Little left foot looking for a teammate in Isaac Baum. He taps it onto Clay Harrington. Harrington quickly throws on the boot, and there's well read by Royals in Ryan Lazar. No, not. Oh, kicks it straight into the hot spot in the middle of the ground. And guess who's there? It's Morgan Davies. It's quickly won at ground level. Brett and Seb Stanton wins it, puts on his left foot, goes out wide looking for Jason Ford. Jason Ford goes back and finds his teammate there at Brock Zambonetti. Goes high and spills off hands. Ball hits the deck, and there's a Royals fellow well tackled there by Sharks right in front of the scoreboard. Quick play on, Bailey Taylor takes a kick, kicks inside, looking for a teammate. There's Morgan Davies again, ground level, off to Peake with the hands. He goes, no, that's Peake Ned. So, and there's Zach Pearson, by the looks of that, it's gone to the ground ball, playing his soccer skills and puts it through for his second for the day. Shark 18-minute mark in the second quarter. Sharks move to 8-4. Royals 3 points. Still need to add to that tally in this quarter. And they are kicking with a little bit of advantage of a breeze, although it did drop a bit with the rain that came down. That seems to have passed us by as we ball. Return to the middle of the ground. Umpire McLeod takes the ball, throws it in the air. Grimes and Powell goes at it. In comes Cole Hunter, taps it forward. Runs onto the ball again. Second and third effort, good work. Seb Stanton taps it on. It's a quick kick from Declan McNamara, and the ball's going to run out of bounds in the left forward pocket for Royals. That was a quick passage of play. Good work by Cole Hunter and Declan McNamara there to force the ball forward and give the Royals forward an opportunity. And the umpire throw it in, the ball's in. Sam Benetti goes at it with Grimes. And looks like we'll have a throw up over there. Ball, Sharks forced about 30 metres away from the goals. Umpire McLeod to throw the ball up, get it back inside. Ball's in. 15-20 players around the ball there, and it's a 0-0 draw, so we'll have another throw up. Ball in the air. Sharks win it out again. Handballs is a base resistance, so, and the ball's been forced out of bounds on the far side there in front of the Dome Cafe sign. And we'll have another throw in. Ball's into play. Beautiful left foot pass there and finds Barley Taylor in the middle of the ground. Barley Taylor takes a bounce, kicks it forward, looking for Brett Peake, and Brett Peake has got his man Cameron Smith off guard there and takes a mark about 25 out, left to centre. He'll be looking straight over his shoulder. Brett Peake moves in slow and deliberate. Runs straight at it and drills it straight over the goal umpire's hat, and that's his second for the afternoon. And that takes Sharks to 9-4, leading Royals 3 points here at Retrovision Stadium. Just joined my good mate Dave Flick here, just popped in to say hello. Players moving back to positions, ready to restart after that goal. And we've had 22 and a half, or just over 22 minutes in the second quarter. Nathan Powell to go at it again with Max Grimes. Ball bobs around. Zach Pearson runs in off half forward. Ball's in the middle of the square, and there's a tie up there, and we'll have another throw up. Ball up, Grimes and Powell at it. And there's a ball quick kick called by the Sharks, and Isaac Baum takes the mark about 40 out directly in front. Moves in, deliberate kick at it, and I reckon he's put that straight through the middle for his second for the afternoon. And takes the Sharks to 10-4, leading the Royals 3 points. Quick transference then. Yeah, Royals just need to tidy up in the middle of the ground there and try and win the ball their way. Not that they're not trying to do their best. Unfortunately, it's not working for them at the moment. Umpire McLeod to throw the ball again up into the air. Players move back in there, ready to go. And players go wrapped up there and voluntarily tackled to the ground. Grimes, a good leap that time. It goes over the top, but it's sharked by Cole Hunter. He finds his captain in Joel Flick. Joel Flick flicks it out wide to the left forward, half forward. Jason Ford takes a mark. He turns onto his trusty left foot, looking for a teammate. Ooh, double grab there, but not paid. And there's a quick wrap up. And the Sharks win the free kick. Kick across the goal. And there's Sharks sprint away. Looking long down the line here. Looking for Brett Peaker's a long way up the ground. He's on the wing there, back of the wing there. Looking fine, and then it's well read by Ashton Henriksen. Takes a really good grab. He's got his captain out, sitting out just there, and Joel Flick takes a mark 20 metres further on. Joel Flick kicks it right in front of the Sharks bench, and there's Ryan Kinnear on the lead, wraps up a chest mark. Ryan will go to his trusty left foot, penetrating kick, looking as far as he can get down to Hamish McMorrin. McMorrin quickly throws on the boot, wins off the hands. And the ball's been forced out of bounds at right half forward. Ball's defence need a bit of a break, so as we get towards the latter part of the second quarter, comes off hands. Cameron Lazar quick kick forward, looking for his brother Brian. The ball runs out of bounds at right half forward for Royals. Quick kick out of there by Sharks, and it's going to go out of bounds on the full in front of the Sharks dugout. Quick kick inside, finds Cameron Lazar. Cameron Lazar goes long across the top of the square, and there's the ever reliable Ryan Kinnear, wraps up a chest mark about 30 metres out.
Terry,
yes, Alex?
I have to do the halftime show announcement in here.
Mm-hmm. I'll turn this off anyway.
As Ryan Kinnear moves in, and there's the first one for the Royals this afternoon. The over-reliable veteran there dobbed it through on his trusty left foot, takes the Royals into this, gets their goals moving at least for now to 1-3, trailing the Sharks 10-4. That was a very good kick then from Cameron Lazar across the face there, and the reliable Ryan Kinnear just drops into that nice little hole and takes a chest mark and does the right thing by scoring maximum points. 27 minutes gone, so move to the latter points of the second quarter here at Retrovision Stadium. Umpire Tonkin to throw the ball in the air. Nathan Powell goes up against Bailey Taylor, but reading it best was Morgan Davies on that, comes away, looks in on the left foot, kicking towards Max Grimes. Just the big legs don't hold the weight. Ball wins out, and there's Cole Hunter here on the handball. He's got a teammate in Corey Ward, and Corey Ward takes a mark right here in front of the clubhouse. Play on there. Corey goes quickly on and looking for Ryan Kinnear. Ball comes off hands, and we're going to have an out of bounds right here in front of the clubhouse. Here, as we wind down the clock here in the second quarter here at Retrovision Stadium. Young boundary umpire to throw it in, and we have Bailey Taylor and Nathan Powell to go at it. Taylor protects the spot really well. Down to Bennett. Bennett comes off hands. Natali Tricolo. Say that when you get false teeth in. Quickly, and the ball goes forward to right half forward, where the ball's spilled off hands and goes out of bounds for Royals. Another throw in. This time it's Zambonetti, and Taylor goes at it. One at ground level by Isaac Baum. There's hands off to Zach Pearson. Cole Hunter's been pinged there, but ball goes forward. There's winning the ball is Morgan Davies. He'll handball off to Brett Peake. Brett Peake will go on a run. Takes a bounce. He'll take a second bounce. He'll run into an open goal, and there's his third for the afternoon as he puts number 3 on the book and the 11th for the Mighty Sharks. Takes their scored 11-4, with Royals trailing 1-3. Yes, when the Sharks get it, they want to quickly handball and get the mill moving, and the things are really happening very quickly once they break out. McLeod to start proceedings again, and we have Bailey Taylor and Nathan Powell in the middle there to go at it. And the ball's up. Taylor with a great tap to Isaac Baum. He's quickly handballed off to Robbie Lee. Robbie Lee gets onto the left foot, goes forward. There's Max Grimes. He got it this time. The ball's pulled out. Ashton Hendrickson, great tackle, keeps it going. Cole Hunter. And there we must have the siren because everyone sort of stopped in a hurry. Hang on, what's going on? No, umpire Tolkien says, give it to me, it's going to be a throw-up. And there is a siren to bring us to the end of our first half, with the Sharks leading 11 goals 4, Royals 1 goal 3, multiple goal scorers, Brett Peake 3, Zach Pearson 2, Isaac Baum 2, and Morgan Davies 2. We'll take a break and be back after the break. Thank you. As both teams return to the ground here at Retrovision Stadium, it's actually the sun shining and we just had the lights turned on as well. So, but anyway, the first half certainly belonged entirely to the Albany Sharks. 11 goals, 4 to 3 point, 1 goal, 3 Royals. Certainly a different kettle or team that played last week. So anyway, Retrovision Stadium here. Live stream brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance. Seems James McRae for your insurance needs. Retrovision, Triple M and Rio Tinto. Thank you again to those businesses for their ongoing support. Across the road, Railways at half-time led 4 goals 7 to Mount Barker 4 goals 1. So nice tight game across the road behind us. As players now basically move back into their spots. Both teams on the ground, both umpires there. Umpire Tonkin will start proceedings. And he's assisted by Isaiah McLeod. Umpire Tonkin holds the ball aloft, siren goes, and away we go. Bailey Taylor and Nathan Powell get it. Bryce Blasco wins it. Scrubby old kick goes forward. Corey Ward wins the ball at ground level, but he's well tackled, handballed off. Ball comes back into Bailey Taylor. He kicks long towards full forward. There's Isaac Baum with a quick flick out with a handball, finds Ned Shepherd. Ned Shepherd handballs off, and there's Brock Anning. And there we have a first one already for the start of the third quarter. Oh, great tap and well read by Morgan Davies. Run straight through the pack there, and there's a fine pass, and he's found Harrison Hordacre about 40 out directly in front. Hordacre moves in. Ball was punched back on the line there, and then we have a goal. I'm not sure who sharked that one, whether it was Brett Peake. Not sure. Went in there pretty quick. Got on the boot pretty quick there. There was a contest on the line, and Raw's unable to force it through, and the ball's come back into play, and a quick snap there has resulted in another goal to the Sharks. They've quickly moved along to 12 goals 4, leading Royals 1 goal 3 at Retrovision Stadium. We've had 2.5 minutes in the third quarter. Taylor again up, looking for a teammate, and Jesse Owens. Ball goes off the ground. There's Joel Flick with a quick take, and he's found a pass, and he's got young Lukey Humphries. Clevey Humphries, I should say, looking for a teammate. Ball hits the ground. Sharks win it. There's Brock Anning there with a drilling pass, forced through the hands of the Royals fella. There's a free kick to Royals. They won the tackle. Quick hands there. Oh, handballs hit the ground again. Declan McNamara's picked it up. Gone nowhere. Ball. Sharks tackle. Good body there. Declan McNamara wins again. Kicks it forward. Down the line. Looking for a teammate. There's Bailey Taylor standing behind and takes the mark at left half back. He'll look towards the middle of the ground. Coming to fry, there's his teammate in court is Bryce Blasco. Blasco handballs quickly off to Taj Williams with a beautiful pass onto this side of the wing of the square. And there's Isaac Baum. And then we have a high contact from Mitch Lonigan, and it'll be a free kick to Brett Peake. This will be out on his limit. He's about 45-50 metres out. He's gone quickly, goes inside. Then we're going to have a forced point. No. It's a free kick against the Royals defender for holding the ball. So it looks from Marlon Bennett. It's gone across the goals. This time it is forced through and takes the Sharks score to 13 goals 5. Royals to bring the ball back into play. Ryan Lazar goes across the far side looking for a teammate. Forced it forward. There's a quick mark by Kane Pinny. Kane Pinny handballs off to Taylor. Taylor goes forward and he's kicked it straight into the hands of the Joel Flick. He goes towards this wing here. Robbie Lee wins it at ground level, trying to handball backwards to find Bailey Taylor. Misses him. Robbie Lee gets it. Quick kick around the corner. Nathan Powell's in the van there. Cole Hunter wins it, quick kick, but it's gone nowhere other than Jesse Owens for the Sharks. Sharks quickly handball off. And there's Brock Anning with that trusty little left foot darting down there. Oh, well done by the Royals fella to put back and put pressure on there. The ball spills off hands and it's back on the ground, and we'll have a throw-up. About 25 metres out, directly in front of the Sharks goals. Tack into the industrial end. Ball hits the ground. I'm not sure how that happens in this day and age, but anyway, ball hits the ground and we'll have another throw up. Two ruckmen miss it. McLeod throws the ball up. Ball gone. Coming across in front of the pack. And there's another goal to Sharks. And that looks like Bryce Blasco getting his first for the afternoon. Good roving, good hands. Yes, when the ball goes up, Sharks boys are on the move and they flick it around very quickly and find the open man, and this time again they've found another one and takes the Sharks to 14-5, leading Royals 1-3. Powell and Taylor to go at it again. Good tap from Powell, and unfortunately it's won by Morgan Day. He spins out the back, finds Taj Williams. Taj Williams with a quick kick forward looking for Ned Shepherd. He's under pressure from Natali Tricolo. Tricolo wins on the ground and with one hand tied behind his back, he's still managed to get a boot to the ball. Well done, young fella. Well read, and there's a pass from Morgan Davies and down the line and finds Bryce Blasco. Bryce Blasco goes for a little short pass and finds Ned Shepherd. Barely the required distance, but umpire says it is, so Shepherd moves in, about 45 out, going towards the line, and there's a mark right on the line to the Royals fella. And Ryan Lazar, he goes out wide looking for a teammate and finds Nathan Powell at right half back. Powell comes back into the middle and there's Ryan Lazar, has moved up the ground. Well done, young fella. He's come across the ground looking for a teammate and finds him. I think that's his younger brother, and he goes inside and finds Natali Tricolo. Tricolo goes back to Lazar. Lazar plays on, kicks long down the far side looking for brother Cameron Lazar. There's a race on between Lazar and Barley Taylor. Barley Taylor, with the experience, comes back inside looking for Taj Williams in the middle of the ground, and Taj Williams takes a very good mark. Taj goes across and looking for, oh, that's well done there by Declan Kamara, getting his hand in. Comes back across, takes it again. Comes up the line looking for, and finds Cameron Lazar with a very good mark, just on the edge of the far side of the squares. Lazar goes out there looking for a teammate. Cuts back inside, and unfortunately it's found, for Rawls that is, it's found Morgan Davies. Davies looking for a teammate. Then Isaac Bourne picks it up, good hands out wide, looking for Tate McLean, the barista man. Inside, there's good tackle. Is brought down Gus Brockman. Gus Brockman goes forward. There's Rawls in the van. Mitch Lenigan goes and then finds Cole Hunter right here in front of us. Cole Hunter puts in front on the ground and is well picked up by Cameron Lazar, looking for a teammate with the hands. Didn't get there to his brother. Ned Shepherd, he's well done. He's done a 7.20, but he's still got it onto his boot. This time Nathan Powell has been pulled down, and a free kick will result, and it's Clay against Kay Harrington. Nathan Powell goes towards centre forward. Going for the mark was Cameron Smith, but it's gone over his head, and Kane Penny there reliably laps it up, and he's kicked it out wide, and he's found Tom Bradshaw. Tom Bradshaw on the run, takes a bounce, kicks long on that lovely left foot down the line. There'll be a race on. Rawls win it and come back outside looking for a teammate. Coming up the line, there's Jason Ford taking really quick legs down to the front of the Rawls Sharks coaching box. Goes inside, finds Ryan Lazar. He goes inside and comes to the side here in front of us, and Seth Boshin takes the mark. Seth Boshin, quick kick up the line. There's Homer McMorrin tackles Barley Taylor, and all wrapped up, and we'll have a throw up. Throw up right here in front of us. 11 minutes gone in the third quarter. And we'll just come off hands and right out of bounds right in front of us. Nathan Powell and Barley Taylor to go at it. Good contest between these two. Good body to body. Nathan Williams forced his way through there. Good smother by Morgan Days, but well picked up by Jason Ford. Quick kick forward looking for Cleve Humphries. The ball hits the ground and he's all wrapped up, and we're going to have another throw up. About 45 metres out, left to centre for the Royals goals, kicking towards the North City of Albany end. Jason Ford wins it. Quick kick. And there's Kane Penny coming across, ever reliable, takes the mark. He's quickly off. He's found a teammate in Brett Peake. He's got Taj Williams running in shotgun, but the handball's off to Robbie Lee. Robbie Lee onto his left foot, cuts it down the line, looking for a teammate there, and the ball's going to run out of bounds right in front of the Albany Prestige Realty sign. G'day, Mr. Prestige. How are you going, young fella? Jeffrey, keeping well, young man. Ball's thrown in, handball's round. Long kick in there by Max Grimes, and there's the Royals reading it best in defence. Comes back inside. Morgan Davies has got a shot from about 40 out. And that looks pretty good. Straight out of the umpire's hat. That's his third for the afternoon. Leading him a merry dance. The Sharks. Moved to 15-5, leading Royals 1-3. Ball thrown up, back in the middle again. Leading on to the race, the ball was Zach Pearson. He's got a quick handball off to Brock Anning. Brock Anning goes forward, finds a teammate. But the kick from there was not that flash. But what it is, we're going to have a 50-metre penalty. And a relayed free kick. It's gone right to the goal square, so... And looks like Zach Pearson's going to be the recipient. Not sure what that was for, but that was... He comes forward and pops it through for his third for the afternoon. So some multiple goal scorers here for the Sharks. 3 to Brett Peake, 3 to Zach Pearson, 3 to Morgan Davies, and 2 each to Tommy Bradshaw and Isaac Baum. So, yes, as I said, not sure what that was for, but that takes 15-minute mark of the third quarter. Takes the Sharks to 16 goals 5, leading Royals 1 goal 3. Back in the middle of the ground, and umpire Tonkin to start proceeding again. Max Grimes and Nathan Powell go at it. Ball wins at ground level as Isaac Baum spins out of it. Quick kick forward, looking for a teammate. Well read by Natalie Tricolo, gets the kick and gets dumped as he's kicked it, and it's going to be a relayed free kick to be taken by Seth Botion. His kick, and he's found on it to a teammate in Jaron Haminga. He went to back, handball back, handball to it's well read by Clay Harrington. Clay Harrington, quick handball off to Brett Peake. Brett Peake's running his distance, but he's got a handball back into Harrington, who's followed up his good work. He looks for a pass and looking down the line, looking for a teammate, and he's found him in Harrison Hordacre. Hordacre turns inside, looking for, you guessed it, Morgan Davies, who just nonchalantly plonks onto the left foot, and that's his fourth for the afternoon. Just having his own football today, young Morgan, and a couple of other Sharks boys as well. Sharks leading on the scoreboard, 17 goals 5 to Royals 1 goal 3. Not something you'd want to watch later, I don't think. Anyway, on the Retrovision scoreboard, 17-5 to 1-3. And again, our live streaming brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance, James McRae, Retrovision, Russell Hare, and Triple M for the mark of the day. And again, thanks to Rio Tinto for their ongoing support. Ball's thrown up, and we can guess that there's going to be another throw up by umpire Tonkin. Grimes over this time. Declan McNamara in there, gets taken high this time, and he will win the free kick. He's quickly gone wide and gone across to the far side looking for Cameron Lazar. Cameron Lazar has been very busy up forward. He comes up and finds a teammate on the far side of the ground there. He comes inside and finds young Haminga. Haminga goes on, trying to thread the needle of Royals, and it doesn't work at all. You've got to be precise from that, and there's Brock Anning with it. The ball goes on, and there's Zach Pearson on the far side from the Alkumi side. He turns inside looking for a teammate. Morgan Davies picks it up off his toes. Well done. He comes inside looking for his captain and Isaac Baum. Baum gets it, and he goes forward to Taj Williams. Williams, he'll go with a beautiful deft kick, searching there for Brett Peake, and Brett Peake's been penalised for looks like in the back to be taken, a free kick to be taken by Nathan Powell. Really good worker, Nathan Powell. Works hard, gets that maximum he can out of himself. Had a very good carnival at Nutrien this year as well. He goes long looking for a teammate, finds it. Quick kick, it's into the centre of the ground. There's the ever reliable Kane Penny reading it best as he does, and picks up off his toes to take the mark. He's gone with a short pass looking for Taj Williams. Taj Williams gets it. He turned inside looking for a teammate, and he's found Harrington. Harrington, he'll do a little short pass, and there's Brett Peake on a very quick lead. Takes a mark about 35-40 metres out, directly in front, and give him an opportunity to bring up his fourth for the afternoon. Brett Peake moves in, very deliberate, brings it back, and I think that's hit the post. It's only a one-pointer. Ryan Lazar to bring the ball back into play. And finds a teammate at centre half back. Yaminga, he handballs off to Natali Tricolo. Natali Tricolo goes across the far side. Looks like he's overcooked that and it's gone out of bounds to the full. He turns inside the Sharks fella and finds the reliable Morgan Davies. Morgan Davies goes to his left foot and goes down and into the left forward pocket from there and finds a teammate in Paul bobbing around. Ron Lazar wins it. Handballs off to a teammate. Tries to kick a long way. It's going to find Cameron Lazar. Cameron Lazar quickly plays on, looking for a teammate further up the ground. His teammate goes to ground, and unfortunately Cameron Lazar had to do it all himself. And there's Sharks winning it back, and there's Robbie Lee. That's a good tackle. Yeah, very good tackle there from Cleve Humphreys. Humphreys quickly kicks onto the boot, coming out wide, looking for a teammate, and Cam Lazar. Cleve Humphreys quickly back onto it again. And there's a good tackle by Tate McLean, Island Tate McLean, by the Royals' opponent. And this is young Doran Haminga. All of a sudden he's got involved in a bit of play. Good on him. He's handballed off to Ryan Lazar. Ryan Lazar takes a quick bit of smothered off the boot. Won by Taj Williams. Taj Williams gets it back to Ryan Lazar. Throws onto his left boot, looking for the top of the square, but there it is. Morgan Davies standing in the hole right at the top, but there's been a free kick awarded against his teammate. It was down ground, free kick for that, and Declan McNamara will be recipient. Declan McNamara puts it straight through for the Royals' second goal for the afternoon. Been a very reliable player, Declan McNamara, since he's come back from his knee operation. Done a great job to get back on the playing field and playing really good football the last couple of years. Anyway, that's shifted the Royal score to 2-3. Still trailing Sharks by lots. Ball moving back to the middle of the ground. And by Tonkin to restart proceedings. Nathan Powell wins a tap. There's Morgan Davies coming up the side again, looking for a teammate, and finds him with some good hands. There, young Harrington hit handballs back to Morgan Davies, who's followed up, and the ball is going to spill out of bounds right there in front of the Sharks bench. 17-6 to 2-3. Late in 23-24 minute mark of the third quarter. Taylor and Powell go at it. Royals trying to lock it up at ground level, and they've done on this occasion. Another throw up. Powell and Taylor go at it. Taylor wins to tap this time. Taylor tries to pick it up at ground level and he's set upon by 2 or 3 Royals, and we're going to have another throw up. And just 4 to centre for the Sharks. Sharks fella picked it up, but he didn't beat it. He's been tackled. Well done there, and free kick to Royals. Kick there, and there's Vincent Augustin. He takes the mark. He handballs off quickly to Bailey Taylor. Taylor goes down, looking for a teammate. Ball spills off hands. Ryan Lazar quickly takes the mark. Across there to the far side. Ryan Kinnear in the van, and his teammate. And the free kick has been awarded to Sharks. Sharks looks inside, finds Isaac Ball in the middle of the ground. He with a quick pass on. It's off hands. Zach Pearson in the van. Handball from Bryce Blasco's. Long searching for Clay Harrington. Carrington's onto the ball at ground level. Ball spills out of hands. And a quick kick back to the top of the goal square. Ball's in dispute, and we'll have a throw up at about 10 metres out from the Sharks' goal. No, it's a free kick to Royal this time. Coming looking for Brock Zambonetti. Brock throws his leg at it. Ball scrambles on the ground, but Bailey Taylor reads it best. He quickly kicks it back into towards centre half forward. Handballed off, and there's Morgan Davies in the van again, and what we're going to have is another goal for Morgan Davies. That's number 5. Big handful. He has had his own footy here this afternoon at Richmond Stadium. The cloud covers come over and we're gone very dark here. Even with the lights on, it's not very bright. So, and the scoreboard keeps ticking over for the Sharks late here in the third quarter. It's back in the middle, and by McLeod throws it up. And Royals win a free kick to Cole Hunter. Isaac Baum didn't want to give it up this time. Cole gives a little gentle shove off the ball and takes the kick. Kicks towards centre half forward. And we have another ball up at centre half forward for Royals. One of the few sorties to the forward line in this quarter. Finch has been under immense pressure in the midfield. There's Morgan Davies, runs into players, gets a quick handball off, called the umpire. There's a free kick picked out and goes to Brock Anning. He'll be quickly off and he'll use his left foot darts. And there we have to signal 3/4 time with the Sharks leading 18-6 to Royals 2-3. We'll take a break and be back shortly for the final quarter. Alright, moving back into the fourth quarter, and we're just being greeted by a little bit of drizzle. Very hard to see to the far side at the moment. Director Tony Lazar removes himself from the ground, and ready to kick off the fourth quarter. Umpire Tonkin ready to start proceedings. Nathan Powell and young Max Grimes to start proceedings. Ball in the air. Nil or draw, comes down. Bryce Basco sort of half wins it out. Tali Tricolo there onto the ball. He's well tackled by Ned Shepherd and Bryce Basco, and we'll have another throw up. Powell and Grimes there. Powell wins a tap. Kick off the ground by Royals. Jason Ford overruns it. Another kick off the ground by Seth Boshin. Ball spills the hands of Cameron Lazar. He quickly throws on the boot, goes forward into Royals, taking the industrial end. A quick hack out of there by Sharks, and that's gone out of bounds. And the umpire deems we'll have a throw in. Sharks leading 18-6, 114 to Royals 2 goals 3. And the rain decides to really come down now. Across the road at 3/4 time, Railways lead by 7 points against Mount Barker Bulls. Morgan Davies wins the ball at back line. Looking there, Ryan Lazar tries to cut it off, but Bryce Basco wins it at ground level. Handballs off to teammate Brock Anning. Brock Anning with that deft left foot kicks long down the line. In the bay is Chandler Askevold, well read by Nathan Powell. Powell tries to handball looking for his teammate Natali Tricolo. Fortunately skews off, and there's another win. Zach Pearson throws on the left boot going forward. Royals read it best through Mitch Lanigan. He hits it down towards the middle of the ground, and there's Ryan Kinnear. He got the handball off to a teammate in Joel Flick, his captain, and he's found another teammate. It's Sinar Ford. And then a quick kick and finds Seb Stanton. Seb Stanton's got a man out here out wide if he wants to use him, and he does, but unfortunately drops the mark. The Royals boy, and then ball's going force forward. And the rain's really tumbling down now. Royals take a shot on goal. And that was Seth Boshin there. A shot on goal for a point. Sharks bring the ball back into play. Kick it long and wide to the far side. There's Bailey Taylor. Picks it up and tries to bounce it. The ball scoots away from him. But leading onto it. Again, Bailey Taylor follows the good work. Handballs off to Morgan Davies. Morgan Davies quickly there. The ball spills out the back, and Brett Peaks, as you know, he's always there to righty up the crumbs. And he's put that through for another goal. And that takes him to 4 this afternoon. Quick transference of play there by the Sharks. Went from end to end. Takes their score to 19-6. This Royals 2 goals 4. Ball now being brought back to the centre. Umpire McLeod to return to start proceedings again. Grimes and Powell goes out. Powell wins a tap. Followed up there is Declan McNamara. Wins the handball. Throws on the boot. Big long pass down looking for a teammate. And Corey Ward. And the ball spills off hands and out of bounds. That in the right forward pocket. Well done then by Royals. Just forced the ball forward. especially in this sort of weather. There's no use muck around with it. Get it on the boot, get it forward. And they have done. Here, throw in. Ball's popping around there like a pinball, and umpire McLeod says, "You've had half time. Get the handball off, young man." And that Stickler McLaren gets up on the bottom of the pack. Ball kicked out. And the ball's been again out in the left forward pocket this time for Royals, into the industrial end. Middleton Road end, whatever you like to call it. Sam Benetti wins a tap. It's going nowhere, pin around. And there we have a quick snap, and the ball's going to fly out of bounds in the right forward pocket this time for Royals. And the rain has really, heavens are really open up, and throw up. Coming away with it, and the ball's going to come out right in front of the Sharks box, and will be thrown in again. Sharks really getting it together at the right stage of the season. Ball picks up off the ground, Isaac ball, handball by Ned Shepherd. Oh, umpire Tonkin nearly got a stat. Goes to Bailey Taylor. Gets around him. Goes on the hands on to Bryce Glasgow. He looks for Brett Peake. Brett Peake sockers off the ground, trying to get to his advantage. But well supported is Jesse Owens' tackle, and he's lost the ball, so it'll be a legal disposal and be a free kick to Royals at left half back. Handballed off to Ryan Lazar. Ryan Lazar kicks it down the ground and dribbles out of bounds right in front of the Alcumi zone on the far side of the ground, where the Retrovision scoreboard says about 9 minutes is gone, and the score is Sharks 19-6 to Royals 2-4. Quick kick off the ground, but Ryan Lazar's in the van. And been tackled from behind, and he's been pinged for a legal disposal. Comes off hands. Royals win it, kick it long as they can to the far side. Ryan Kinnear in the van, off his boot, and he's going to dribble out of bounds over there in front of the scoreboard, which says Sharks 19 goals 6, 120. To Royals 2-4, 16. Well, the weather's been threatening all day, but now it's certainly settled in now, and the lights are starting to take effect here at Retrovision Stadium. Ball comes out the back. Bailey Taylor wins it. Puts the burners on, looking for a teammate. But well read there by Ashton Henriksen. Met the ball front on. And then we're going to have a free kick. Umpire Tonkin says there's a free kick here to Ryan Lazar. Had a very good steady game at half-back today. Defence. Goes short, looks for a teammate, and finds him. Centre half-back. Looks like Seb Stanton looking across there, looking for his teammate. Gone out wide on the wing. Handball to Nathan Powell. Nathan Powell off to a teammate. Young Haminga. Ball spills off hands, and at the back. Zulm reads it, and he kicks towards a teammate. Jason Ford trying to put a bit of pressure on, but it's that man Peake, Morgan Davies again with his own ball. But one in the middle of the ground by Royals. There's Joel Flick, busy skills, and he's found a teammate that's in our forward. Cross the handball out to Jason Ford going past. He's looking for a teammate and finds Ryan Kinnear. Ryan Kinnear called to play on. and has a quick snap on goal, and there's a point as a result to Ryan Kinnear, and the Royal score moves to 2-5. Sharks bring it back into play, finds Isaac Baum out wide, he cuts inside looking for Robbie Lee. Robbie Lee goes across, he finds a teammate. Chandler Esquivel reads it best. McDonald, I should say, reads it best. He's going to kick it long and as far as he can across the other side of the ground. Unfortunately, he drops the mark. But he wins the free kick there. That's Joel Flick. Joel Flick quickly kicks out, finally looking for a teammate. And there's Natali Tricolo. Puts it at the toes of Ryan Kinnear. Ryan Kinnear quickly wins it back, looking for Declan McNamara, misses him, and the ball's going to spill out of bounds in the left forward pocket, between pocket and flank, at the industrial end for Royals. Throw in. Sharks win it though, come away, and then finds a teammate. Quick handballs off to Morgan Davies. Davies will try and cut back. No, he handballs off again. Then another follow up to Barley Taylor. Taylor had a very good game as well as Davies, and a couple of other boys have been very busy. Max Grimes gets it, but it spills through his hands. Possibly like a bit of cake of soap, I reckon, at the moment. So, Royals win the ball, and looking inside and finds teammate in Joel Flick. Joel Flick tries to kick it 50 metres, dribbles off finds ground. Jason Ford wins the handballs off. Get on the boot, young man. Handball again off. And there's Morgan Davies, well tackled this time, but couldn't get away. And loses that time. Tate McLean goes down the far side, wins the ball to Isaac Baum. Baum quickly on the boot. And yep. Chandler McDonald wins it, kicks it towards the middle of the ground. There's Taj Williams, very good player. Takes the ball, takes the mark. His short kick finds Bryce Blasco. Blasco will then look for Robbie Lee. He'll go on the little trusty left foot, turns inside looking for a teammate. There's Ned Shepherd. Natali Tricolo wins it. He goes back looking for a teammate and finds Ryan Lazar. Lazar comes across, and there's Ryan Kinnear making room at right half back. Ryan Kinnear comes down the line looking for Cam Smith. Cam Smith gets a nice handball off to Seth Boschen. Boschen quickly throws it on the boot, dribbles it forward. But Max Grimes there reads it best. And a legal disposal. Well done, young Seth. Seth goes towards Zambonetti. Zambonetti tries to tap it over the back. Tate McLean reads it best, keeps on the ground, tries to find Kane Penny, but a tap out, but the ball's gone out of bounds right here in front of the stadium. That's right. Nathan Powell wins a tap. Seth Bosen's going to pick it up, but Cole Hunter was going to sock it off the ground just as well. It didn't. There's Declan McNamara, a quick spin around the corner. Kick forward. And we're going to have a free kick to the Sharks there. Not sure what that was for, but anyway. Looks like Brock Anning to take it. And this comes off the side of his boot, but Cole Hunter reads it best, and he takes it right in front of the Sharks bench. He drives it long and hard looking for Cameron Smith. Goes over the back of his hands. Jason Ford soccers off the ground. And the ball's going to spill out of bounds in the right forward pocket. For Royals, 14-minute mark in the final quarter. Looks like the rain's sort of abated at the moment. Sharks bring it away again. Morgan Davies is in the van, but no, it's going to run out of bounds in front of him. He's going to pick it up for the young boundary umpire and hand it off nicely to him. We'll have a throw in right in front of the Sharks dugout. Nice throw in. Oh, Nathan Powell just gave Bailey Taylor a good old shove out, but anyway, play on. Ball gets to centre half back, Brock Anning wins it. Hits the grass, Marlon Bennett's on the land for it. Mitch Lanigan there, but Bryce Basco follows him up. Wins it, gets around, there's that man Morgan Davies again. He's opted to play on. Does a pirouette, kicks on the right foot, looking for a teammate and finds him on the far side there. Looks like young Harrington. He goes long, Shepherd gives a little nudge. Call play on, Ryan Lazar wins it. And then it's kicked it straight back to a nest of Sharks, and guess who? Morgan Davies. Must be possession number 40, I reckon he's had that minute, his own ball there today. He kicks inside and finds Bailey Taylor, and he's been of a similar ilk. He'll come across looking for teammate in Jake Shepherd. Jake Shepherd wins it again. He kicks forward to the top of the goal square, off hands. Brent Peake in the van. And the ball's going to spill out of bounds in the right forward pocket. Throw in. Kick down long, and then guess who? Bailey Taylor is sitting on the edge of the square, and he takes the mark. He's not the best kick, but looking for him. It's Seth Bostrom, he's at best. Handballs, looking for a teammate. And we're going to have another throw up. Centre forward for Sharks area. City of Albany end. Marlon Bennett gets up off the bat of the pack. Declan McNamara gets the ball. Kane Penny in the result. Well done by Joel Flick there, standing his ground with Kane Penny bearing down him. Declan McNamara backing out of the pack. And he's been pinged for illegal disposal, and Isaac Bowen will win the free kick. No, Bailey Taylor says it's mine. Bailey Taylor to take the kick. Kicks forward to the top of just about 15 metres out from the square. Robbie Lee wins it at ground level. And the ball runs right across the face of goal and out of bounds in the right forward pocket. Ball bobbing around. Bennett wins it, comes out the back, looking for a teammate. There's Isaac Bourne going across and looking for his teammate in that far side there. I'm going to say it's young Harrington, or it could be young Brockman. There's a kick. It looks like Taj Williams actually. Kicks it on goal, and it's a 1 point only. Which takes the score to 19-7 to the Sharks. Royals trailing 2-3. Ryan Lazar to bring the ball back into play, looking for Natali Tricolo. Oh, he should have let him hit his chest quickly onto the off hands, and reads it best is Morgan Davies. Quick handball off and hits young Shepherd, and Shepherd kicks in, trying to find his brother actually then in Ned. So unfortunately didn't quite get there. That time from Jake. Bryce Basco wins the handball off. Handball's out to Taj Williams, and then Robbie Lee on the swings on that, trusts the left foot. Oh, off the hands again. Comes out wide, and there's a mark in the back pocket for Royals. Royals defending stoutly. Goes inside, finds Ryan Lazar. Ryan Lazar takes a mark. Goes across far side and finds brother Cameron. Goes out wide. There's Cole Hunter in the band, helping a teammate, spins around, gets a kick down. There's Cam Smith. His handball's off to Haminga. Haminga kicks it forward, looking for a teammate and finds him. Followed up. Royals and down long, looking for Cameron Lazar. Cameron Lazar in the van, soggers off the ground. Good to push in the back that time, but got away with the Sharks. Comes back with a quick, and there's Zach Pearson at centre half back. A long way from home, he's usually in the forward line. Takes a mark, looks into the middle of the ground, looking for a teammate. There finds Marlon Bennett, who takes a mark and drops to the ground. There's another tackle and brought down there by the Royals boy, so we'll have another throw up on the far square, side of the square. Just forward to centre for Royals attacking end. Quick kick out of there, Jason Ford reads it best, bounces off his hands. Quick kick forward there by Seb Stanton. Ball's going to go off hands and out of bounds in the left forward pocket. Throw in. Seminetti wins it, down to a teammate. He's tackled, the ball comes off hands. Sharks flicking around like they normally do, as if it's a dry day. And the ball spilled out of bounds again in the forward pot. Yeah, probably about 10 metres further away from the Royals goals. And we'll have another throw in down there. 21 and a half minutes marks, the final quarter at Red Division Stadium. Sharks win it away. There's Brock Anning on the end of it. His kick. Well done then by Natali Trickle out ground level. And anyway, his teammate's given away a free kick. The Sharks take the kick. That's young Jake Shepherd there. Sorry, Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens kicks it straight across the ground. All of a sudden it's become bathed in sunshine. Haminga wins it, spins out. There's a kick from falls in the hands of Kane Penny. Kane Penny, he won't muck around, he'll get, and he does. He boots it 45, 50 metres out on the far side, and there's a good mark to the young Royals fella. He goes inside, but yeah, it's cut off by Sharks. Sharks go across the far side. There's another one cut off, this time by Royals. Kicks it down the line, and unfortunately for the Sharks, their reliable Tate McLean takes the mark at right half back. He goes a short pass, didn't get there. Goes to Kane Penny. Kane Penny throws on that boot, goes on the far side, and there's well read by Royals through Cole Hunter. Cole Hunter kicks it back. Competitive mark, but that's come off hands. There's Morgan Davies again, takes it, cuts inside, finds Barley Taylor. Barley Taylor with a quick hands off to the teammate, goes forward. Ready at best is Mitch Lanigan, hitting it full chest on. Ball bounces away. Game that's in the lap of the gods. Royals win it again at ground level. Horrible handball there from the Royals boy, didn't get to his destination. And we're going to have another ball up. It shows, the scoreboard shows about 24 minutes gone, so getting towards the end of the fourth quarter. And Sharks well and truly in front by a good 100-point margin. Royals kick it forward. Handball's off, and there's Seb Stanton with a quick kick forward, looking for a teammate. It goes off the hands of Cameron Lazar, unfortunately, over the back, and then a quick kick from Sharks, goes across and finds a teammate. He goes out wide, and there's Morgan Davies again. He turns inside, looking for Taj Williams. Taj Williams lets it hit the ground. Quick handball off to Barley Taylor. Taylor throws on the boot. He's no muck around with this mate. and goes straight to centre half back, and there's Mitch Lenigan. Lenigan comes across towards the clubhouse side, and there's Luke Humphries, who's made good position, takes the mark, goes onto his left foot, looking for a teammate at centre half forward, off hands again in Zambonetti. It's well read this time by Seth Boshin. He kicks it forward looking for a teammate. Ball skids off the ground, and we have another point to the score for young Seth. That's his third point for the afternoon, and 2 goals 6 the Royals score moves to. Ball comes back into play. The Sharks are quickly onto it, and they kicked it down right out there in the far side. Lenigan reads it best, goes forward and finds Zambonetti at centre half forward. Brock goes quickly looking for a teammate, but too many numbers there, and Zach Pearson mops up, finds Morgan Davies on the far side there. Spins again, looking for a teammate inside. Handball back. Ball's bobbing around. Pearson and Cameron Lazar goes at it, and there we have the final siren to signal 19-7. Sharks to Royals 2 goals 6. Multiple goal scorers: Morgan Davies 5, Brett Peake 4, 3 to Zach Pearson, 2 to Isaac Baum, 2 to Tom Bradshaw, singles to Bryce Blasco, Harry Hordacre, Bailey Taylor, and for Royals, singles to Ryan Kinnear and Declan McNamara. Game that didn't reach many great heights, other than 2 or 3 footballers having their own football and absolutely monstering the Dame. Morgan Davies, Bailey Taylor, and that were just outstanding. And I just want to say well done to both teams, especially Sharks. It certainly puts them up there and keeps them right in the challenge for a vital second spot, which they're there. And then we'll big thank you today to our Retrovision Stadium for their support, and a big thanks to Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers, James McRae, Retrovision and Triple M and Rio Tinto as our major sponsor today. We'd like to say thank you once again and look forward to bringing you football again next week. Thank you one and all. Thanks Curtis on the computer, on the camera. And all the best, Mr. Beck, in quick recovery. Cheers.